Hi everyone, welcome to Com 304. My name is Ben. Today I'm going to show you my Android Lab 1 parsing data between activities. So for this activity, I implemented two layout for each activity. So for the first layout, I use edit text to prompt the user for the input, and I had the button for the submit. And for the second activity, I just use text view to display the user input. Okay, let's go to activity 1. The first thing I will do is get a query selector to get all elements from my first layout, and I also created an event listener for the submit button. It will get the user input and put it to the tutoring. It also created intent to jump from activity 1 to activity 2, and it also passing the parameters to my intent and start the activity 2. So first thing I do is getting the data from my intent, and also I use query selector to get my element to use for the output, and I display the user output. So let's try my app. So enroll number 1 2 3 4 5 6, and my name, submit. And it's displayed registration confirmation, enroll number, and my name. So now let's move to this second exercise. For this exercise, I have to use data class. So I created a student class, and I implemented the tutoring function. This is very useful when I for testing or debug, because I log the data into my log, and in order to passing the data between activities, I have implemented the Parcelable interface. I did try to use the serialize, and somehow it didn't work. Nothing changed in my layout. So for the main activity, after the user hitting the input, it will getting the user input, and instead of passing each input into the intent, we created an object named a student, and then I passing the object. I also logging the data to see if it works or not. I did use serialize, and it didn't work. And for the second activity, so the first thing is you get the object using get Parcelable, and because it deprecated, so that's why you see it. I also logging for testing, and I using a query selector to get element in my app, and I changing the output. So let's try the second exercise. So slow. Submit. And set the registration confirmation. Now let me show you the log. As you can see, activity 1 passing the data in here, and for the activity 2, that is pretty much about my presentation. Thank you. Bye.